QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Ooh, good move.
Afterburners coming. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block.
Oh, come on! I saw that!
That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy,
what a window, tight window.
Opportunities to get some positive chunks.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game.
Yeah, I love scramblers, but I played a game in my other dynasty, and I had like a pure pocket passer, but he was, yeah. I mean, I just like it. But he had like amazing, he had amazing medium and short accuracy. So I was just like, if you can actually like step up in the pocket and throw the ball out there, they make the window so much tighter. I was like, it's fun. Like, it's fun to make those completions.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense lining up quickly. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Handoff to the lone back.
Let's go.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll throw on third down. And the pass
What was that?
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10.
What was that?
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a great
You throwing it to the running back?
Paying it off with the interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
I had my whole team blitzing that play. That was crazy.
Good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Let's go, man.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh, you're supposed to be out there. What are you doing?
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. To the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On second down, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Those 3. Don't even want to take a shot.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Get locked out of field goal range.
Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on second down.
Oh!
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark
Yo,
him
you
just
saw
a
that?
little short. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Look at. Yo. What is going on? That was wild.
And in the final seconds of the first
guy
half,
said,
they'll
"I don't
send
like
out the
sacks."
field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. First half.
I can't believable.
Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He's on the loose.
Body!
It's
a freshman right there.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that.
Freshman.
You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of
5-star.
the quarter
back for a touchdown.
Five-
That is
five-star.
exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. He's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback, Ronnie, they're going to sit back in zone. When I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It was raining.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that
I think
play.
it's the
He's a
rain.
big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know. Dropping
And
everything.
the
It's like
incompletion
a
brings
fifth
up
drop.
a second down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Gonna run it. It's Mahoney. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. He's got it. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. They put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Dances away from the heat.
Oh, good play, my guy. Jesus.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. You don't
Got him. Lane.
Lane
Schiller. Good play.
Example of how a second
Excellent play, my friend.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. And more drives like this is what's needed.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Hawaii came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Honolulu had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They're setting up the screen.
Oh, come on.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Simon. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Couldn't decide what to run.
Louisiana Tech, 21. Kennesaw State, 10.
Come on. Let's go.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He leaves it with the back. Just ran him over.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quick pass on the
Oh, that was fun.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run.
Oh.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Trying to run, it's Simon. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The running back has it. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, shit.
Dances away to buy time. And he runs it in for the score.
David.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
David
They add
Keats.
on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of
Bang,
reach.
bang.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He'll bring it back from
Have you played
inside
Yanni
the
yet?
5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
In the other league? This league.
Guys, we'll get another
How did you
look
play him
at this
twice?
Kennesaw State offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions.
Played him last year and this year, you mean?
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my
Oh,
ears
'cause of the
back, getting
championship
to the
game, that's
quarterback.
right.
I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying
Bullshit.
to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Fires to the tight end. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends, there's so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, come on.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's an NFL lineman coming at you.
Everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator.
Boy's going to play on Sunday.
Because he can do that. He drops back,
Good-
he's supposed
good
to
decision.
pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower,
Bulls.
putting up so many points. This thing is easily over.
Sorry,
Now
nothing-
they can just
nothing
relax,
personal.
go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Said nothing personal for the
Wants
Bulls.
to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, good pick.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's brought down, and this defense
for the
gets
picks.
the ball back for its own.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. It gave him a little bit of hope.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets open down the middle. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll use the timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to find his man on first down. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that